Alright, so just as promised, I will be showing you how to use the app TradingView, right? TradingView is an app we use for analysis. It's different from the MT4 and your Bybit account, in which you use for trading the actual pair, right? For buying or selling. TradingView, you cannot buy or sell. You use it for analysis to understand what the market is doing, right? So most people tell me they don't need TradingView. Some people tell me they just want to be using it. No, a professional trader must know how to use TradingView, and in this video I will make sure I explain it clearly so you'll be able to understand how it works and you'll be able to use it very well. You understand? So once you download this app, right, TradingView, that's the name of the app, TradingView. Once you download it, this is the first thing you'll be seeing. Now I want you to click on this three button icon, right? That's the first thing I want you to do here. I need you to click on it. Once you click on it, I need you to sign up, right? Sign up and create an account. I have an account already. So once I click on my account, right? Once I click on my account, I will automatically go into my own TradingView. This is how my own is. I've already picked my particular pair. This is my for Forex, right? I use this for Forex trading. I have one for also crypto trading. I have an account for crypto trading. I have an account for Forex trading. Though you can use one account for both, right? Because you can add both your cryptocurrency pairs here and also both your Forex this thing pairs here, right? Okay, so let's just go straight to it. So now let's go back to the way it was, right? The way it was when we haven't created any account. Let's go back to the menu and sign out. As you can see, this is my account. It's FX, my Forex account. Let's sign out, right? Because I want to use it newly, like how you all will see it, so that nobody will come to me and tell me they are confused on how it works. So pay close attention because this app is very easy. My mentor never taught me how to use this app, right? And I'm sure most of the traders in my academy didn't really need this video because this app is very easy to use. Once you just play around with it, you understand how it works. So now, first thing you see are these, right? These are known as indices. Indices is a different type of commodity in which you trade in Forex. So the second thing you see is stock. We're not trading stock, right? This is futures. This is for if you want to trade gold, silver, right? Now let's go over to Forex. See crypto, right? So everything is here. If you want to add more pairs, you see this plus button over here, right? If you want to add more pairs, you click on that plus button over there and then you search for it. Let's say I want to add USD JPY, right? Say I want to add USD JPY, USD JPY. You see, it popped up, USD JPY. Now, for my Forex traders, I want you to pick either one of these accounts, either this one, FXCM, or Owanda. I don't want you picking any other thing apart from these two, right? Because there are so many USD JPY. There are so many USD JPY. You can see there are so many, and these are different brokers. Now, why I told you to just pick these two is because these two have the correct, chart patterns for USD JPY. It will show you where there is sweep of liquidity. For those who don't know what sweep of liquidity is, you will understand in future videos. To show you where sweep of liquidity is, to show you where what the chart is really doing. You understand? So this is for my Forex traders, right? If you want to trade crypto, you can also do that. If you also want to analyze crypto, because you don't trade here, you can also do that as well. Let's say ADA USDT, right? This is a crypto pair, and as you can see, it brought it out. See ADA USDT, and you can see different ADA USDT. As usual, the first two are the best to use, right? The first two are the best to use. Either you use this one, you pick on this one, or you pick on this one. And how will you pick on it? You click the plus button, right? So once you click on that plus button, they will tell you to sign into your account as usual. So you have to have an account before you can, and trust me, having an account doesn't require you to subscribe. It's totally free. It's totally free. I said this because some of the rich folks in my group have already subscribed, and they were telling me that they cannot use TradingView without it being free. It is free. TradingView is free for traders. You understand? It is totally free. The only difference between those that subscribe and those who are using it freely is that those that subscribe have more features. And trust me, the more features I'm talking about is just indicators, right? Which are probably something you wouldn't even need for your analysis. So let's go straight back into the where we came from, right? So now let's enter into the chart and understand how the market work and understand how to analyze with this trading view. So I need you to click on this. You see this button here. This is where you can easily enter your chart, right? But if you want to enter the chart of any of these pairs, you can just click on any of those pairs, right? This is Euro USD. I want to look at Euro USD. Once you click on Euro USD, this is the first thing you see. This is not the chart. You come to this button over here. This button over here and click on it. Not this one, but this one below, and click on it. Once you click on that button, I hope you're taking note of these things. Don't come and tell me you're confused. This is the first thing you see, right? This is what you see next. Now, this is the chart for Euro USDT. This is you'll be looking at the time frame over here. This is where you see the time frame, 1 day time frame, right? The best what I love about TradingView is that there are so many time frames you can use here, unlike that of the MT4 and MT5. This is for my forex traders. Anything I say here, you can also use it for your crypto trading, right? You can also use it for cryptocurrency. So for those who might be asking me, can I also? Yes, anything I'm telling you here, you can also apply it for crypto trading. You can apply it for indices. You can apply it for, because I have students that are forex traders. I also have some students that are into crypto. So let's go with that. Like I said, this is a 1 day time frame, right? Now, some of you might be having difficulties removing this because we don't need this. We don't need that. So what are we going to do? First of all, click on it, right? Click on it, and you will see something like this will come up. Volume, right? Now, I need you to click on visibility, or you can click on the star and remove the volume, right? You see it disappeared. Did you see what I did? I click on that thing that we saw there, that lower thing we saw there, because I want to make the chart very clear so we'll be able to see it. I clicked on it, I entered style, right? And once I clicked on the style, I clicked on the volume button and it disappeared. So I'll press OK, and now we have a clear chart. Voila, we have a very clear chart. Now, if you want to see your charts without any of these two blocking the way, you want to see your chart without any of these two blocking the way, right? You will click on this 3 button icon over here. Just be taking note of everything I'll be showing you. Click on the 3 button icon over here, right? Let me remove this. Then you click on this 3 button icon over here. And once you click on it, right, you see full screen mode. This is the full screen mode. You understand? So you click on the full screen mode and you see all these tools have gone down. Now we are seeing a very clear chart pattern of Euro USD. This app is good for analysis. You can use it to analyze your trade and know where it's going. You see, if you press this chart side, you can easily zoom out and zoom in, right? You can easily zoom out and zoom in. If you press these numbers, right? This number, if you put your hand here, press it, put your hand there and scroll up, right? If you do it, you can easily widen your chart and bring it down to below. Sometimes your chart might look like this. If you want it widen, you just put your hand on these buttons here, right? Put your hand on this price here and either scroll up or scroll down, scroll up or scroll down, right? So that's just simply what you do, and you see how bold your chart will be. You understand? But if you want it to go back to normal, you simply scroll down. Be taking note, and if you don't understand anything, come back to watch this video, right? Because it's a very important video. So now let's go over to how to use the time frame. Now, once you click on that time frame button, you will see the different time frame. 1 day time frame, you see the 5 days, the 1 minute, the 3 minutes. Some of them you can't use them, right? Some of them you can actually use them. So what I want you to do, don't click on these ones here. These ones are not really important. Who is looking at 1 year, 5 years with them? You go all the way down. You now be seeing the seconds time frame, the minutes time frame, right? Now you can use 5 minutes. You can use 3 minutes to look at your chart. You can use 1 minute to look at your chart. This is the hourly time frame. You can use 1 hour to look at your chart. You can use 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. You can even use 45 minutes to look at your chart. Let's click on 45 minutes and see what it looks like. So once we click on 45 minutes, we can see the chart. Now, it's not looking clear, right? You come to this number side, you come to this side. Exactly. Once you come to it, you do it like this, right? You do it like this. You scroll up. You hold it and then push it up. You understand? And everything will become clear. If you want it to become a little bit balanced, you still push it down a little bit, right? Then you come to this, your chart side, and zoom out. You understand? So now I've made the chart very clear. You get? So this is what we are seeing on Euro USD 45 minutes. What we are seeing in 45 minutes. Now, let's go over to 2 hours time frame, right? 2 hours time frame, 2 hours time frame. We can see this is what we are seeing on Euro USD 2 hours time frame. Very sweet. Euro USD is an uptrend. Very, very good. So now I want you to understand that you can make some of this your time frame, your favorite time frame. How can you make it your favorite time frame, right? You can see they even showed you here. Tap for long to add the interval to your favorites. So let's say I want to make 5 minutes my best time frame, right? I'll tap it for long, and once I tap it for long, I'll see add to favorite. Add to favorite, right? So I'll tap 15 minutes for long, add to favorite. 30 minutes for long, add to favorite. 45 minutes for long, add to favorite. 3 hours, add to favorite. 4 hours, add to favorite. 1 hour, add to favorite. And 1 day, who doesn't love 1 day? Add to favorite, right? Now that I've added them to favorites and I cancel, right? Click on the button here to close. Now I can easily change between time frames, between my favorite time frame by just either scrolling up or scrolling down when I click my hand on the time frame button. Once you put your hand here, now that you've added some to favorites, you can easily just scroll up and you can see 1 hour will show up, 45 minutes to show up, 30 minutes to show up, 15 minutes to show up. I don't need to hold it and then enter that interval anymore, right? So that is the best side of TradingView. TradingView, you can do all this. You can just scroll up or scroll down and you see your favorites will show up and the time frame will be given to you. Now let's go over to tools, because that is the most important thing. There are so many tools in your TradingView that you can't see in your MC4 or your Bybit account, right? Now let's go over to, first of all, the first one everyone loves, which is your trend line. Your trend line. So I said Euro is an uptrend. This is the 4 hours time frame. Don't forget. So this is where you find your tools. Every tool you need is here. Every tool you need is there, right? So just click on that button. You can see trend line already showed up, right? If you keep going down, you will see so many tools. This is your parallel channel. This is your Fibonacci. This is your, there are so many tools to use, so many different tools to use. So I want you to just, so the first thing I want to let you know is that these tools, we are going to pick the best ones in which you need, and I'll be showing you how to use them, right? How we are going to pick them is we'll use them as favorite. But before we do that, I want you to just, if you want to use your trend line, you click on the trend line, right? And you see this arrow button will appear. Now you drag this arrow button to where you want to draw your trend line from, and you tap the screen, right? Once you tap it, you now draw it. Tap the screen, remember, so that the trend line will appear. You tap it and then you draw your trend line. You get. Now, as you can see, we're expecting, and then once you draw it to that zone in which you want it to be, you tap the screen again and it will automatically stick to your screen. Now, if you want to edit this your trend line, maybe you don't like the color or you want to just edit it, right, to making it more bold, more thick, you click on the trend line itself, click on it, and you see different, this thing will appear, right? This is to help you either edit it or delete it. So first of all, we don't like the color. We click on this pencil button icon there that show that color, right? Let's click on the tool again. We click on this pencil button icon here, and then we click on the color we want. So I want red. Yeah, but I love black, right? Because it's more professional. So you can see this is it. If you don't like it too thick, you click on this, right? If you don't like it too thick, you click on that. And once you click on it, you can put it on 1, right? For those who love it thick as hell, you click on 3 or you click on 4. You can see how thick it's becoming. But let's go with 1 because I love it looking very slim and professional. I don't like anything blocking my screen. So we can see Euro USD was, first of all, it's been going up ever since God knows when. You understand? So we draw a trend line like this, and we'll draw the zone in which the market is likely going to respect. So you drag it down, you drag it up. That is just simply how it is. Sometimes you cannot get all the, lows and highs, but just make sure your trend line is touching at least 2 or 3. At least 2 or 3. You understand? So now let's delete this trend line. Let's delete this trend line. If you want to, undo what you did, you click on this 3 button icon. You understand what I mean by undo what you did, because I don't just know what I did now to that trend line. The trend line just disappeared. So let me show you where the 3 button icon is, right? If you want to undo what you did, you click on this 3 button icon over here. The same button icon that showed you full screen. You want to undo what you did, right? You click on it, click on undo. Once you click on undo, you can see it popped up. Very nice. So I didn't know what I did to the trend line and it came back. Now I want to delete it, right? Let's delete it. So click on the trash bin over here. Very easy app to use. You understand all these emojis. So now let's add the favorite tools in which you need for TradingView, right? Let's add the favorite tools and then I'll be explaining them. So let's go straight into it. All right, so I want you to tap the trend line for long and add as your favorite, right? I also want you to tap the arrow button for long and add as your favorite. Let's keep going. I want you to add this horizontal ray as your favorite. Be taking note of all these things, right? Then you go to your own TradingView app and add as your favorite. I want you to add the parallel channel for long and click it for long and add as your favorite. So there are some of these buttons too you might like to use. You can add as your favorites. There's no rule to it, right? Fibonacci, you learn how to use that later on. So let's go over here. I wanted to add the part. I love this part. Add as your favorite. If you can use it, sure, I'll show you how to use it. Add this curve as your favorite. Also, the rectangle, very important. Add as your favorite. For those who like to highlight, you can add the highlights as your favorite. This is just based on what is important and what I love using. The text, very important, as your favorite. What else? What else? You can still add some of these things as your favorites in case you like them, right? Now these are for your patterns. Now this will be important when you start studying chart patterns, right? So we'll come back to it. You see this long position, add as a favorite. I will still show you how to use them. Short position, add as a favorite. What next? Price range, very important, add as a favorite. So let's keep going. Make sure to take the names down of all these things. As I'm showing you, take the names down. If you didn't get it, backward the video and also write down the names, because you will go through your tool and look for each and every one of them, right? Because they are in different section in the thing. Now that I've added them as my favorites, you can see them at the top of my tool, right? So once I click on my tool, I'll just see them arranged. And also the best part is I will have them floating around. Now if you want to take it so it's not be blocking your screen, this is where you hold this 6 button icon over here. You hold it and you drag it to wherever you want it to be, right? So I want it to be here, so it's not really be blocking our view. First, we'll talk about the trend line, which I've already showed you all how to use. Once you tap on it, you see this arrow button. You click from where you want to draw your trend line. Click the arrow button, click on it, right? And then you draw from there, draw all the way from there, right? I think I set the trend line on. Okay, let me remove this. You click on it and draw it from there, and you can see it's arranged, right? Very, very sweet and simple. So the next is the arrow button. To delete this trend line, first of all, delete it. The next is your arrow button. Now this arrow button is just to indicate where you are thinking the market will go, right? So we are predicting this market to go down. We're in the 4 hours time frame. So the arrow button, you click on it from wherever you want to draw it, from that zone you want to draw it, and click all the way down. We're expecting the market to come down, right? You can see at the end I'll show you how to make analysis with these tools. So you can see this is the arrow button. We are saying the market to come down all the way to this our trend line before it keeps buying, right? Before it keeps buying. So that just sits. You see? So if you want to edit your arrow tool the same way I showed you for your trend line, click on it. You see this button icon, you can change it to whatever color you want. You see this thickness, you can change it, right? So let's change it to, let's leave it at blue. Let's leave it at blue. So this thickness, we'll leave it at 2. So I don't really have time for that. So let's go back to the next, the horizontal ray. Now that's the name of this, the horizontal ray. You click on the horizontal ray. The horizontal ray, you want to use it to know where you enter your market. And once you click on it, you see the price of that zone where you want to enter your market, right? Remember, we don't place trade here, but rather you get the price of where you want to enter the market here. Go over to your MT4, or go over to your Bybit account, and you place the trade. Bybit is for those using crypto, those of my crypto students. The MT4 and MT5 I'm talking about is for my Forex students. This app, you can use it the same way you use it for crypto, use it for Forex. Now, once I highlighted, this is what I did. I clicked on the horizontal ray button. I took it to where I want to know where price is, right? Click it to this place and clicked on it. Now you can see it drew from here, from where price is. Price is at 1.07980. Now this is where I want price to get to before I enter a buy, right? Before I enter a buy in this market, I want price to get to this particular zone before I enter a buy in this market. That is how you easily use the horizontal tool. You can also click the chart for long, and this arrow will come out. This arrow is just to show you where price is. You can see it's showing me where price is. As you can see, now that the thing is down here, it's showing me that price is, this is where price is. This is where I'm predicting price will head to, right? If I want to know particularly where price is, I can carry it all the way to that zone. As you can see, price is at 1.09099, and it's still the same thing to show you over this red button over here, this red price that is tagged over here. That's where the price is at, right? So the horizontal ray, I just showed you what you use it for. Use it to indicate where you want or the number in which you're predicting price to get to. Maybe you want to buy here, I want to buy here, and maybe I want to put my stop loss, right? I'll put another horizontal row. You can use 2, you can use 3, you can add it multiple times to your chart. So my stop loss will be below here. So I'll click on that zone and click on the horizontal too, right? Let me make this one red to indicate I want it as stop loss, right? Now, if I want to buy this market, I'll buy it over at 1.08146, and I will put my stop loss at 1.07715, right? So delete it. We don't need that because I'll be showing you how to also indicate that you're buying or selling in this market. So, like I said, this is the 4 hours time frame. We are going to be working with the 4 hours time frame. For those who want to go lower, you can go lower, you can still analyze the chart. So now, the next one is our parallel channel. Now, this parallel channel is the best for trend line trading, right? Why do I say so? Why do I say so? Listen up and watch very well. So let me zoom into this a little bit so that we can be seeing this downtrend, right? You can see this downtrend. You can see that the market was a downtrend over here. Remember, we are in the higher time frame. The market was a downtrend over here, right? And a lot of people would have traded this downtrend in the lower time frame. So what we are going to do is simply you draw your parallel channel. So once you click on the parallel channel, you draw it from where you want to start drawing it from. Maybe I want to draw it from the top. You draw it from there. You tap on it, and then let's go again. You tap on it, and then no. This is a mistake. There's a mistake somewhere. Okay, there's a mistake somewhere. Let's delete it. So let me do that again. We tap on our parallel channel, and then we draw it from there. Yes, this is how it's supposed to be. You draw it from there. Once you finish drawing it, you tap on it. Now it's going to look like, and first of all, it will look like a what they call it, to look like a trend line, right? Then you can still take it all the way up, and then you tap on it again. You can see, tap on it again, and now it has formed perfectly. So now I want to edit this. I don't want the inside to be blue, right? So you change this inside. And how can you change it? You see this button here, that's you, and then you remove the opacity to 0, put it at 0, and you can see the inside is not blue anymore. And we can see a clear downtrend of how the market is respecting this downtrend and how we should be selling it. Remember, we're selling a downtrend, right? So this is simply how it is. I'll be teaching people chart analysis using TradingView, right? So in the future videos, you might be seeing me using TradingView. Learn how to use TradingView. I'm training you on how to become a professional trader. You should learn how to use it. So let's go back to the next. This video is becoming too long. Let's delete this. You can also be practicing on your own. That's the only way you can get good at this, right? Now, the next one is the part, which is my favorite tool as well. The part is you just want to show, maybe you want to show your friend what you think about this particular pair. So you draw it from where you want to draw it, you tap it there, and it's different from the arrow because you can draw different parts. Once you reach the trend line, you tap it again, right? You can see the arrow will move. You can see, you tap it again, and then you can still draw another one. You tap it again, you can still draw another one. And that is how you can just keep drawing and keep drawing and keep drawing just by tapping it. And then once you're satisfied, you don't tap the arrow anymore. You tap the screen itself. You tap it. You can see, you tap it twice and it will holding. Very sweet app is for analysis, right? Now, once you show somebody this, a person will be like, okay, so you want you are predicting that Euro USD will tap on your trend line and it will keep going up. Wow, nice. I love your analysis, the person will tell you. So the same thing this part does, that's the same thing this curve does. But curve is for maybe you don't want to really, you are not a fan of a part, right? For some people, there are some of my students that love this curve. So you tap on the curve, you tap on the screen, right? The curve is a bit confusing, but it's very easy, trust me. Then you tap on it, and you can see there are 3 sides, right? Trust me, very easy. So if you want to like edit it, you want to make it look good, you can just easily from here, from these three buttons you are seeing here, I am holding the middle, right? So I want to make it look like the market is going to bounce from this trend line. So just like this, like this. Then I want to make this head side an arrow, right? I want to make this top side an arrow. So what I'll do is I'll click on then click on the three button icon we see here for editing. Click on it, right? I'll click on setting. Then I can see this side, right? So I'll click on the ending of this side, right? And then I'll turn it into an arrow. Instead of being normal, arrow. Perfect. You can see. Now the same thing the part showed you, I'm just simply saying the market will bounce from this trend line and go up. It's the same thing, right? They will not confuse you. You know how to change the color, you know how to edit the rest. So the rectangle, this is a very, very important tool. So wherever you want to draw the rectangle from, let's say from here, let me cancel this. So from here, we want to draw the rectangle from here, right? We're saying the market will tap on the rectangle and bounce back up. I won't really change the color. You know how to change the color and the rest, you know how to edit it. So once you draw it, you tap on the screen and it will perfectly show you what you are saying, right? Now, what are we saying? We are saying the market will tap from here and go up, right? And you can use your arrow, your path to indicate this thing I just drew. Very, very easy. Now for the text, once you click on your text, you can click on your text, right? Click on here, and then wherever you want to add text, you click on it to show you add text, and your keyboard would appear. And this is a higher high, right? Higher high. And we are done. You can see the market just appeared, and you can easily move it, right, to wherever you want it to be. Higher high. Someone who can easily, okay, yeah, this is a higher high. This guy is actually correct. Yes. You understand? So I want you to just go and be practicing with your trading view. This is actually very easy. We have 3 more tools to learn how to use. So now, remember, I said I want to buy when the markets come to this rectangle, right? So let's remove this. Let's put this rectangle, or let's make it, let me change the color. Let me change it to black. I love mine looking professional. And let's remove this purple color in the inside. Voila. Or we can just change everything to black, right? Let's change everything to black. Let's increase the opacity. No, that is not black, that is green. Black. Voila. So voila. And let's reduce the edges. Let's reduce the edges. We don't want those edges to be looking so thick. So you can easily edit this thing. It's very easy. Trust me, I learned how to use this app myself. You can do the same. Now, I want you to understand that this long position is to indicate that you are about to buy the market. Now, wherever you want to buy the market from, you tap on it, right? I want you to understand that the red side shows you losses. And the difference is wherever this red side stops, that's where you want to put your stop loss. Wherever the green side starts from, right, that's where you want to take your entry. And wherever the green side stops, that's where you want to put your take profit. So let's adjust this to where I want to put my take profit, right? Put my take profit here. And I want to enter this market here, right? I want to enter this market all the way here. Once you tap on my rectangle, once you tap on this rectangle, I want to enter the market. This rectangle is a bit too thick and it's making us not to see this thing clearly. So yes, perfect. So I want you to tap on my rectangle, right? And then my stop loss will be just, I'm editing it. You can see I can just easily adjust it. My stop loss will be here. And my take profit will be just at the high. Undo what I just did, right? Exactly. So my take profit will be, what's this? Get out of my view. Voila. You can see. Now, what am I saying? I'm saying I want this market to come to my rectangle, right? Rectangle, bounce on it, and give me massive profit, even if it takes time, because this is the 4 hours time frame. Give me a good profit. Now, aren't you see? This is what professionals use to analyze their charts. Very, 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 very neat, right? But for the meantime, this is the 4 hours time frame. I want to sell. I want to make money off this move, of this, down move. First of all, trust me, don't do this don't do this at home if you're a newbie, right? Only professional traders can counter trend trading. It's called counter trend trading, right? That is simply when you're selling in a buying market because you are expecting the market to still come down. So let's delete this. Since I want the market to sell, I would delete this, and we'll click on the short position. This is the short position. The next one, the short position, right? Click on it, and then maybe this is where I want to enter my sell, or maybe I've already entered the sell. So you can see this is where I took my entry on the sell. You click on that. The market have already started selling. Maybe I put my stop loss just above this high here. Yes. And then my take profit will be at the rectangle, since I'm predicting it to get to that rectangle and stop selling and start buying, right? So you can see it. This is my short position. You can still adjust it so it will look very, very neat. And now I'm expecting the market to just keep giving me profit. This is where I enter. This is where I put my stop loss, and this is where I put my take profit. And to easily get that number, you can see the market have already provided you with that number. By the time you put your short position, this is your stop loss. The gray one is your entry, and the green one is your take profit. You understand? Very, very easy, right? Keep practicing with this tool and you know how to use it. Now, the last tool in which we're going to talk about is the price range. Now, the price range, I want you to understand that this price range tells you how much you're going to be losing in a trade and how much you're going to be winning in a trade. Once you draw it from your entry, if you draw it from your stop loss all the way down to your entry in a downtrend, in this trade, I'll be losing 37 pips. Now, 37 pips, if you're using 0.01 lot size, that's the lowest lot size in Forex account, that is $3. That's, yes, 37 pips here, that's $3. You understand? So 37 pips is $3. If you're using 0.010, or sorry, 0.10, right? 0.10. That means you're going to be losing $37, right? Now, if I want to know how much I'll be gaining in this trade, I will draw the price range from all the way from my entry down to my take profit. I'll be gaining 137 pips. Now, with 0.01 lot size, that is $13. And then if I'm using 0.10, or that is 0.10, that is $137. Simple as that. So that is all I want you to understand about TradingView. Remember, you can change your time frame. You know how to do that, right? Now, I want you to understand that this F button you see here is for your indicators. It's simply for your indicators, right? Once you click on that F button, you can see indicators will appear. You can pick any indicator you want. You can only pick 3 indicators at a time, right? You can only flood your chart with 3 indicators at a time. If you want to flood it with more than 3 indicators, you have to subscribe. But you don't need it, right? Because why will you be using 3 indicators at a time? If you want to use one, you delete the other one and you just easily change it. So what else are we going to talk about? I want you to understand that if you want to maybe share this image with me, if you want to easily share this image with me, you click on this. Let's remove this. You click on this. Well, let's remove this, right? Let's take this off our chart. You click on this button here. Come up from my view. Click on this button here, right? You can see this button here. You can easily share me the image, right? In case I tell you, show me your downtrend, you just click on it, and then you can see save chart. You can either save it or you can share the chart, right? Once you click on share, you might see your WhatsApp, people on WhatsApp, right? You can share it to, you see, my students, you can see, you understand? So that's just how you can easily share this image after you're done with your analysis. So what next? we will be looking at how to, in case you want to edit your candlestick color, you want to change it to another different color, you love to edit your trading view, you just click on this button here, right? You click on this button here. Let's do that again. Click on this button here, this three button icon. Once you click on it, right, you want to edit it. Once you click on it, you go over to chart settings, and you can now start playing around, right? You can change the body of your red candle, you can change it to purple. Let me show you. Once I change it to blue, you see it automatically change, right? My body is blue. So now you can see, instead of looking green, it's now looking blue. That's my bullish candle. It's looking blue. You can play around with this thing. Make your trading view beautiful. Make your chart analysis beautiful. Don't make it childish or don't go and put rainbow color. Don't make it childish. Make it very professional and beautiful, right? Some people use black and white. Some people use black and red. Some people use blue and white. Some people use, your favorite colors. That once they look at these chart patterns, they will love to analyze the chart. So I hope you understood everything about this. In case you have any question based on how to use TradingView, you can still slide into my DM, screenshot what you don't understand, and send it to my DM, and I'll get back to you and tell you what that is. And you have to just keep practicing. The only way you can get good at this, right? The first time you enter this app, it will be foreign. To be foreign, right? You have to just keep practicing to get used to it. So that will be the end of this video. This is already 40 minutes long. That's the end of this video, and I'll see you in the next.